Governor Siminalayi Fubara was suspended March 18 to September 18. Now, a few days ago, about 72 hours ago or more, the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly defected from the PDP to APC, meaning that he had become a loner as governor. Now, on Monday, he went to see President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yesterday, he said he too is joining the APC. It makes sense. It's all about political survival. He was saying that, oh, we have to move from where we are to where it will be better for Rivers State. No, where it will be better for him. He wants a second term. And that's the question that is still in the air. Now that he has joined the APC, will he get the second term? Two, this is a clear affirmation of the fact that Nyesom Wike, Minister of the FCT, who has refused to leave Rivers as the godfather, has won. Yeah. He's a winner of the game. He's the owner of the game in Rivers State. Third question, who is now going to be the leader of this APC party in Rivers State? Will it be Fubara? Will it be Minister Wike? But if you look at it, let's go quickly to Osun State. In Osun State, for Governor Adeleke, it's also a question of survival. There's no way he could go to the APC. Even the APC in Osun State is troubled. 6 of their persons who are interested in the December 16 APC primaries, they've been suspended. Omishore is saying it is a joke. The other people are saying nobody can suspend them. So will he go to a troubled party? And a party that has even withheld local government allocations to his government since February 2025. Now, the PDP, which is the party on which platform he became a senator, he became a governor, that party is also divided. Okay? Yeah. So divided to the extent that you don't even know which faction of the party will be recognized by INEC. So he refused to take part in the primaries of the PDP. But the primaries took place. Okay, if you are taking part and then INEC comes tomorrow and says on the basis of fresh evidence and these facts, then PDP has no candidate, then he will be in a trouble space. So he has now gone to Accord Party and now he's also doing thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. That's the slogan of Accord Party. So he has gone to Accord Party to protect himself so that he will at least be on the ballot. What will happen hereafter? Will he return to the PDP? Well, it is for him to decide. But whether he returns to the PDP or not, all that is in the future. But he wants to be part of that competition. The major challenge that he now faces is to build up the Accord Party, because what most of the people in Osun State know is the umbrella. So now he has to do a lot in terms of saying thumbs up, thumbs up. Well, he's also lucky in one regard. Accord Party is the first on the ballot list. But quickly, let's extend the analysis. Now, what are we facing? Some people have said we're facing the prospect of a one-party state. There are 17 states in the South. Out of these 17 states in the South, only 3 are still in the opposition. Oyo State, marking this PDP in Oyo State. Abia, where Alex Oti remains very firm in Labour Party. Yes. There's still one more state. There's one more state. There are 3 of them. Osun now, that is in Accord Party. Now, if you go to the north, there are 19 states. Out of the 19 states in the north, Bauchi is PDP. The only other state that is in PDP is Taraba. Taraba is governor. No, the governor, Kefas. He has announced that he's going to the APC, but he has not declared officially. Then you have Zamfara. So you have Zamfara where you still have the PDP in place. So if you look at it, out of 36 states, how many do you have? Maybe probably about 5. I think Mufang too has gone to the APC.
No, he hasn't plateaued. He postponed it based on all the...
Okay, so let me just land with the analysis. What it means, therefore, is that between now and 2027, you may still have some other states that will go So that's why people say, you know, we have the prospect of a one-party state. Yeah. However, the game is not over until it is over. Is it possible that in the lead up to the 2027 election, the other opposition parties, seeing that they have lost out, that the election has been won and lost, in fact, this morning, we can call the election and say that the APC is going to win the 2027 election. What if the opposition parties now decide that we are not going to be part of the 2027 election? Then you have a situation similar to what you have in Cote d'Ivoire and what you have in other African countries. And that will now, after the election, raise questions of legitimacy. I go quickly to Omar Toure, Dr. Omar Toure, the chairperson of the ECOWAS Commission, saying that there is an emergency in West Africa. Yes, there is. Because 5 out of the original ECOWAS member states have left, or they are under military rule, right? Yeah. Burkina Faso, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Chad, and you know, one other country, you know, and then within the Burkina Faso, and then within the axis, then you see that Gabon, you know, Madagascar further south, you know, Chad, you know, all these countries, they've also gone. So if you look at the environment, the neighborhood, you look at the ECOWAS itself, the ideals of the founding fathers that this will be a body for democracy has been violated. But Omar Toure made very important point. He said that all of these crises are linked to elections. And he says it is also because of political practices in ECOWAS. In other words, leadership. Yeah. You have seen in Cameroon, you have seen in Cote d'Ivoire, you have seen in Togo, you have seen in even the Republic of Benin, the so-called African leaders violating the constitution, removing constitutional time limits, either because they want to keep themselves in power perpetually, or they want to put their own nominees in the place. So we have this crisis of democratic retreat rather than the reality of democratic consolidation in West Africa. He talked also about geopolitical pressures being responsible. I'm quoting Omar Toure now, you know, for coups and botched coups in West Africa. And it is real. West Africa has certainly become a playground for the international players. France has lost his foothold. He's trying to fight back. Russia is in Burkina Faso, is in Mali. The US is finding every way possible to get back into West Africa and to hold Nigeria as the strongest, biggest country in West Africa. So West Africa has become a playground for geopolitics, for, you know, powerful primary superior powers trying to control this environment. And our leaders do not have the capacity, either mental or institutional or infrastructural, to see through all of this. And they don't have competent, you know, really competent advisors. Or maybe the advisors just suck up to the geopolitical realities that they are faced with. So this is where the challenge is. And for this reason, I think Omar Toure is right to say that we are facing an emergency in West Africa with regard to leadership and democratic consolidation.